Some other question. How much Shastra Jnanam is needed for spiritual life? I find that scholars tend to become arrogant and look down upon others. But without Shastram, the person is blind. Actually, what are Shastras? We are reading Bhagavan Ramana's books. Are they not perfect Shastras? Are they not enough? These are the questions. How much Shastra Jnanam is needed for spiritual life? I find that scholars tend to become arrogant. Actually, Shastra is a Shastra. Shastra means surgery instrument. Shastra is a Shastra which is used for operating the ego. The entire Shastra is there only to remove the ego. Everything should be done according to Shastra means what? You don't have any freedom. The ego has no freedom. Just obedience. So, tasmat shastram pramanam te karya akarya vyavasthitam. What should be done is karyam. What should not be done is akaryam. In that shastram is pramanam. Is the authority. Jnatva shastra vidhanoktam karma kartumiharhasi. Knowing the way revealed by shastras, you do karma. This is Bhagavan says in Gita. So, Shastra is there to remove ego. But Shastra creates ego means what? The Shastra absorbed is not digested. The indigestion problem appears as arrogance. When the Shastra is, you really see good scholars, they will be very sweet. Those who have absorbed the knowledge, Panda Atma Vishayamatihi Esham Tehi Panditaha. Who is a Pandita? One who has the knowledge of Atma is Pandita. So, Shastra, what is Shastra? He has asked. Shastra is Shruti, Upanishad. Upanishad Vijnanam is Shastra Jnanam. You, whatever other texts you know, if they follow the Upanishad, that also becomes Shastra. Shrutehe eva artham smritihi anvagachat, as Kalidasa puts it. If the smriti follows the Shruti, it is also authority. If it is not following the Shruti, it loses its authenticity. So any Shruti, any great teacher's Upadesha can be measured by this. If it is following the Shruti, it is authentic. Because Shruti means what? What it is the revelation of what exists always in you as your own self. So that is Shruti. Not because it is a revealed text, it should have faith, not like that. It is just like a mirror revealing Atma. So that knowledge is Shastra Jnana. And regarding do's and don'ts also, Shastras are there. They are all there to help you, to make you mature. So, if you are able to follow the Shastra with bhakti, it will not become arrogance, it will help you. One Buddhist monk came here. So we were discussing, somebody asked him, why you chose this monkhood? He is a Tamil Brahmin, so he took monkhood. So he gave a beautiful answer. He said, of course knowledge is enough, but I wanted a way of life, not simply knowledge. The entire life should be according to that knowledge. And everything is according to a prescription. In such and such a day you have to tonsure the head. in this way only you can tonsure the head. Means your ego has no freedom. One day I tonsure the head like this and have always thinking about my hair, beard, all these things, too much conscious about the body. So Shastra says, very free the person will become, nothing to think. So if you can know the value of that and obey, it will help. So that was the answer he gave, way of life. So Shastra as karma, as prescription, is a way of life. It gives you discipline. And Shastra as jnanam, it gives you the highest authentic revelation. There also it is a pramana. So there it will help you. But simply for the egoistic reason you are studying Shastra, it becomes a stumbling block. It is called Eshana Vasana. Shastra Vasana. Shastreshana. Then it becomes a block. People do not know Shastra. Recently some scholar, some person says, Shastra is Pramana. Then I started speaking to him Sanskrit I started speaking. He said, I do not know Sanskrit. Then how did you study Shastra? I studied in English. Oh, this is your Shastra Jnana. You have not studied Shastra in the real way and you say Shastra, Pramana, Shastra. They become egoistic. That we see. Because they have not studied it in the traditional way. People claim that we are traditional. Tradition means what? You should come in the real prescribed manner. Trikala, Sandhya, Anushtana, Upasana. Everything you do in the prescribed manner, you know how to obey. You stay with a master in the right way and absorb the knowledge, that Guru Bhakti, that Guru Parampara, that Upasana Jnanam, everything should be there. Then it will not become food poisoning. Otherwise, it becomes food poison. Whatever you have consumed becomes poison inside you. No Shanti. Because arrogance is Ashanti. Arrogance is no peace. The person is peaceless. That is why it becomes arrogance. So the knowledge is not digested. So it is not the false, it is not the flaw of knowledge. It is the flaw of the person. It is not the flaw of Shastra. It is the flaw of the person. So Shastra becomes a way for the person to be free. And Shastra means really the Upanishad and whatever follows the Upanishad. And Bhagavan's teaching is absolutely perfect Shastra. See, because Bhagavan's teaching was perfect Shastra, perfect Upanishad, Bhagavan became Pramana. Not because he was wearing only loin cloth or he was Ramana Maharshi, no. Bhagavan also once, one of Bhagavan's direct devotees, Nadeshan, he was initiated by Kavyakanta Ganapati Muni also in his younger days. One day he was telling me, these people say no Shastra is needed, no Shastra is needed. Why did Bhagavan select Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavastito in the 40 verses in Gita? Bhagavan selected that verse also. Put it inside Bhagavad Gita. So don't try to separate Bhagavan from the tradition. Bhagavan said, Vedantate Verara Vilangum Veda Purul Arul Arunachala. Arunachala, you are the import of Vedas. You are the Mahavakya Jnana of Veda, he says. So, Bhagavan is perfect Shastram. Bhagavan's teaching is perfect Shastram. He revealed the essence, the cream of Shastram. The beauty of it is that if you know Bhagavan's teaching, it becomes like a key with which you can open any Shastra. Muruganar says, Kottamilladu Kulavum Shempurul Puttai Viduthanan Untipara. He gave us the key to open the perfect treasure house of perfection. With this key you can open the treasure house of perfection. So he has revealed the key, and that key is the essence, it is the cream. So if you get Bhagavan's teaching, you will enjoy all the Upanishads, Vedanta, everything. You will not become one-sided. Bhagavan was not one-sided. You will see the essence everywhere. And you will be more blissful seeing that everywhere you see the same knowledge revealing, dancing around you. So, Bhagavan's teaching is perfect Shastra. After some age, we study Bhagavan's teaching in Tamil or in English. That is enough. Because we are not here to display. We are here to get liberated. So that teaching has given you peace, clarity. It is enough. But if you have time, you want to enjoy the other scriptures also, you can go through it. Because you have a lot of time, you can go through it. Yad upadishyate guruna tad upanishad. Vasishta, Yoga Vasishta says, Shishyaya yad upadishyate. Whatever the Guru gives to the Shishya, that is Shastra. And the Shishya is Pakvamati, very mature. And to the disciple, the Guru gives the teaching, and that teaching becomes the Shastra. Because every Shastra has to come through the Guru. So whatever the Guru has given, that becomes Shastra Jnana. So there is no contradiction there. There is one shloka in Vivek Chudamani Bhagavad says, Avijñāde pare tattve shastradhitistu nishphala. Vijñādevi pare tattve shastradhitistu nishphala. He says, if you have not known the Paramatma Tattva, scriptural study becomes useless. If you have known the Paramatma Tattva, scriptural study becomes useless. Then what? So, scriptural study is useless? Shankaracharya will say that? No. What it means is, you have to know that the goal of scriptural study is the knowledge of the self. With that lakshyam, with that goal, you have to study the Shastra. Otherwise, Shastra Jnana becomes useless. After the knowledge, you have no purpose to attain. Then the Shastra Jnana is not useful. Then also you can go through the Shastra for the sheer joy of it. And Shastra, there are orthodox people, they will say everything Shastra, this is Shastra, this is Shastra. Even when we sit to eat, some person says, I am diabetic, don't put payasam. Shastratku podrai. What is this Shastra? Where is it written that you should put payasam for Shastra? For the diabetes. Utter foolishness comes through as ancestral property. Then it is not the flaw of the sages. All foolishness, they will say Shastra. Utter nonsense, they will say Shastra. And we will get aboard with this word, with Shastra. So that is not the flaw of the sages. So Shastra means Upanishads are the Shastra. And everything that follows the Upanishads is Shastra. And Karma Shastra is different. That also you should take intelligently through the Guru, through the Master, in the right way. So that also becomes Shastra. Otherwise, Shastra is simply ignorance transferred from one person to another in the name of Shastra becomes problem. So for that you should have yukti. You should have right reasoning. Yukti yuktam upadeyam vachanam balakadapi. Anyat trinamivat tyajyam apyuktam padmayonina. If it is reasonable, because the Shastra will transcend the reason. Reason cannot make it false. So, even a child speaks to you, if it is rational, take it. Even if Brahma tells you something irrational, don't take it. If it is nonsense, give it up. So, that is the way that one has to do with these things. And don't ever say that scholars will be arrogant. If they are arrogant, their knowledge is, there is food poisoning. You should know that. It is not the result of knowledge. Panditaha samadarshinaha. Bhagavan said, you need not know much Shastra. Just take this one line from Gita and you can say, Panditaha. If they are not having that samatvam, that peace in them, they are not Pandita. Nanu shochanti Panditaha. They are consciously depressed, anxious. They are not Pandita. So that is not the flaw of Shastra. That is the flaw of the person. So that we should understand.
You are a very sweet guru, Swami.
Diabetic. sugar. Madhura.
Coming only for 1.5, 2 months. I think after Swami Chinmayananda, I've never come to a guru that explained Swami Chinmayananda was very sweet, but he passed away 30 years ago. After that, I think nobody chat in satsang. In so many languages and there's so much love. Thank you very much. You are, I think, an embodiment of what you started this answer which you said that truly scholarly people are very sweet. I'm not buttering you. I can't butter you. You know exactly.
That is it. See, this is it. See, when things are perfectly in position, as we said, if you are standing right under the sun, shadow will not be there. If you are telling the fact, I need not take it as a butter.
Swami, can we say Shastras are prescriptions for purposes, whether it's karma or it's a prescription?
Okay, we can say that. Arunachala Shiva,
Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.